Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. In this video, there's going to be a lot of different areas that I ended up cleaning, multiple things that I needed to get done, but like always, it's never really one set area. It's over multiple days, just the normal mom life stuff. But I did end up So my 10-year-old daughter, well, soon to be 10, is wanting to redo her room. She is wanting a actual twin bed frame because right now she has a loft bed. So I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for one of those. We used to have one for her at the old house, but I gifted it to my sister so that way my niece and nephew could have a bed, which they had a bed, just gave them a frame. But so there was a lot of little things that I was doing. Lots of animal hair. It's crazy. I used to always love shampooing the carpets and whatnot, and I would be amazed at how much animal hair was in there. But now that we have hardwood floors, it all makes sense, and I am so thankful that we don't have carpet, just because 4 animals in the house is a lot. And the dogs shed not horribly, but it's a good amount. Like, I'm surprised with how their fur is. It's a lot. So I wanted to make sure and go around and get as much of that as I can, because we do have a robot vacuum and I use that not quite every day, but I try to do it at least every other day. But under the big furniture, it always gets stuck, so it doesn't reach towards the back. So I was using my vacuum to get all of the loose fur that I could get on this day. And then I don't know really honestly when the last time that I did a good deep mop. And so that will be in my next video for sure, because I use my vacuum mop and that does a pretty good job. And I do that most of the time just because I'm lazy. But I want a good deep mopping with the O-Cedar mop. So that will be in the next video. I know it's not very exciting, but it is definitely satisfying watching how dirty the water gets. Let me know if you enjoy seeing the dirty water down below. But here is when I decided that I wanted to get rid of this big mirror off of her dresser, because like I was saying, she was wanting to redo her room. And so for her birthday, I'm going to be getting a couple like posters, and she really wants curtains because her blinds are broken in some parts. And so I'll be getting a couple of little things like that. She wants LED lights instead of Christmas lights, so that'll be fun. But this mirror took up quite a bit of her wall space, and so I found a couple of my shelves that I had up in the old house, and so I figured I could hang them up and then put her Legos that are on her windowsill up there, just to get them off of there, and then she can have more space on like her desk and stuff, just because she is still 9, almost 10, and so she just kind of throws everything around. We did later on in the video go through her desk, but of course my camera died without me noticing, so we weren't able to get all of the footage. But let me tell you, that girl made me so proud. She filled up half a garbage bag of just old coloring pictures and everything else that she just didn't want anymore. And it made me so happy because everything could fit into her desk nice and neatly. She put the old artwork and schoolwork that she wanted to keep into a little plastic folder. So that's all organized and kept off to the side. But I did tell her that I was very proud of her, and she is very excited to get the rest of her room clean and organized. Right here, I actually threw the broom down because there were ants all over it. And at first, I was thinking that it was because I leaned it up against her wall, but then come to find out it was the coat closet that had all of the ants. We have recently put out those Toro ant traps, and they have cut down on ants so much. I am so thankful for those things, even though they're sticky and gross. But one of them that's in the kitchen is like halfway full of ants, which is really gross, but I'm so happy because now I don't have to kill a whole bunch of them every single morning. So that part is nice. I'm hoping that they'll keep going to the poison and taking it back to wherever they live, so that way all of them will die off. But for now, it's much better than what it was. They aren't in all the food cupboards like they used to be, which thankfully it was the same trail, so we could kind of kill them super fast. But let me know what you guys think about her room after I do the shelves and whatnot. And maybe give me some ideas that for... She's really wanting to paint her room, honestly. Both of the girls are. And I told them that we would do that once it starts getting warmer, just because then we can open up the windows and actually have it like air out and dry faster. But maybe you guys can help me with some ideas for a 10-year-old room, because she is definitely wanting to be a teen, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think.
Gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Interstate might take me nowhere. Anywhere is better than the places I have been. Sunsets in my rearview mirror, a projection of my old life fading. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. lost outside of nowhere. A stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted says a worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey, oh, for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. Hey, keeps me alive. Oh, for as long as I remember.
Here's when I was just finishing up the shelves. The top one, I didn't use a level, and I should have. But the top one is a little crooked, not horrible. I think it's mostly because the shelf itself is kind of warped. But I made it work. She loved it. All of her Legos were out of the windowsill and on top of her desk. So then she went through and all of that. But I struggle. I might actually use the ChatGPT to get some ideas for her room, honestly, because I did it for my living room and the kitchen, and I've gotten a couple good ideas, but maybe I'll do that for the girls' room too. I don't know. I mean, obviously they'll have say in what they want hung up and whatnot, but just the flow of the bedrooms, because I am not good at any of that type of stuff. I can kind of go with it and then guess, but a lot of it, their ideas are much different than mine, because some of the things that they like, I let them like it, but it's definitely a little too much for me. But then again, I don't really do anything except for cleaning and working and caring for my family. So, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I love it. I mean, until I can find a different type of job, then I gotta stay with what I'm doing. But like I said, I enjoy making this content. I think it's fun. I like it since it makes me be accountable for my home. And now that it's almost springtime and I can actually deep clean, I do need to get a steamer, like a handheld steamer, and that way I can clean out all of the windowsills and stuff. I did see that Fearfully Created, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw her paint her window frames black, and I really liked that. I don't know if I'm correct on that. I might have to go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure she just painted them. And I would love to have black window frames, like the actual metal window part of it, because the silver, it's not bad, but I don't know. I think if I painted it black, it would be a lot nicer. Let me know what you think down below. Like I said, I'm just throwing ideas out there. But here in a minute, my girls have been working on some arts and crafts, and it's where they fill in a design with like these plastic bead things, and then I use the iron and melt them down so that way they stick together. My girls have been working on them quite a bit, and so I do end up showing you a couple of them that I ended up having to melt down for them. And then one of my daughters made a rainbow star and made me put it in my truck. But if it makes her happy, I don't even care, honestly. So it is what it is. And then I think after that, we come back into this room and she starts on her desk stuff. And then I know at some point I do some dishes. Let me know what are some things that you guys like to watch in a video, because like I said, I just record what I do around my house, and I get a lot of inspiration through other cleaning channels on YouTube, but I don't really know what other people like or want to see, because like I said, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. Like, that's my main goal, because I've already been on here for, I think, almost 2 years now, and I haven't made it. Don't get me wrong, the beginning of my journey was a learning process, but I feel like my videos are getting a little bit better. They definitely are not as good as a lot of the other ladies, but it's just for fun. But I would like to get better. So if you have any ideas, let me know.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. 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 I'm gonna dance, 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 dance.
All right, so here I wanted to switch into our room because I wanted the thicker flannel sheets on. My husband is a warm sleeper, but I am constantly cold. I absolutely hate it because I feel bad because I like my side to be extra covered and all of that. So instead, I put on the flannel sheets and pillowcases, which, of course, I put the sheet on wrong the first time, like I always do, every single stinking time. Let me know if you do that too. But I ended up getting that figured out, and then I put I don't know, what is it? Like a fleece, microfiber? Not microfiber. I don't know. It's like a fleece blue blanket on, and that way it's not super thick, but it's warm. And then I ended up washing the old bedding in the orange comforter, and I folded the comforter in half and just put it on my side. So now my side has multiple layers, and my husband gets to stay somewhat cool with this blue blanket. Obviously, if he ends up getting cold, then he can take some of the comforter too. But like I said, he's always warm and I'm always cold. And so I just wanted to get my side nice and cozy because he was getting ready to go to work for a few days. And then it was supposed to cool down, which it has, but I thought we might be getting some snow. Still no snow, which is kind of disappointing, but it's all right. We're making it through. I love the fact that we have a wood burning fireplace and that her house is so insulated. I let the fire die out last night, probably around 11:30. Mind you, today is Thursday, sorry. And it stayed warm until this morning, which I get up at 5:30, 5:45-ish, and it was still about 63. So it wasn't horrible. It hadn't dropped too bad because when I went to my room, because I ended up falling asleep on the couch like every other time, but I don't sleep well. Either way, I wake up multiple times. So I decided to move back into my room at like, what was it, 11:30, midnight-ish, maybe a little bit later than that. But it was still super warm, which was nice. So I made a fire this morning just to kind of bump it up a little bit. It's still going right now, which I just took the kids to school, and it is almost 8:30, and it's 70 degrees in here, which is perfect. So I'm letting it slowly die down, and that way I don't overheat when I start cleaning. But here I needed to go through my cupboard to see if there was anything expired. Normally my stockpile is ginormous, but I haven't been couponing since I work the weekends, which is kind of, I don't know, I guess it's an excuse to myself. So that way I don't spend the money, but at the same time I need to stock up on like toilet paper and stuff. And I used to get super good deals from it. So I don't know. I might end up having to start doing that again because I've been getting back in the habit of watching Jody Dunn and couponing with Kayla, and there's multiple others, but those were the main two that got me started on couponing during COVID. And so that was really helpful. I used to stock my house and my mom's, especially after my stepdad passed away. But I, again, haven't been really able to just because it's on the weekends. Well, Sunday's the first good day to go couponing at Walgreens. Actually, a lot of the days, or a lot of the stores, I mean. Walmart, you can get some good deals, but the newspapers don't do the paper coupons anymore, and it drives me absolutely nuts. I used to get so many good deals, and you can look online and find the quote unquote paper fairies or coupon fairies, but that is such a pain, and you never really. There was one site where I could see what I was getting, like which coupons, but even then, by the time I got them, I had like 3 days to use them. So I couldn't do that. So I stopped doing that. But this is when my daughter and I went in and started working on her desk, which, again, my camera died. So I do apologize. I wasn't able to get the whole footage, but she cleared out so much of her stuff. I was so proud of her. And so now in the next video, I need to actually, after I do this voiceover, since I did just take my kids to school, I get to shampoo the rug in my living room because first off, it won't fit in my washing machine. It's too cold to take it outside and use a hose. But my little dog has been puking all morning because she decided to tear up her toy and eat a whole bunch of rope. So that will be in my next video. I hope you return and get some motivation from that because I planned on shampooing it, but I didn't really want to do it yet. But 3 puke piles just this morning is a little much, and it makes me feel really gross. So I definitely got to do that. I need to mop the floors. I definitely need to go through my girls' closets, which I'm going to wait until they get home to help me with that. But I definitely need to go through there because that's where my oldest daughter has most of her toys. My youngest daughter, her closet's open because whoever lived here before took the doors off. I don't know why. Eventually, I might put the doors back on the closet just to kind of hide it. So who knows? But there's only a couple more minutes, about 5-ish minutes left of this video. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me today. I greatly appreciate you stopping in, just giving me your time for the 34 minutes that this video is. I appreciate it so much. Here my oldest son is showing me something about Pennywise. He's obsessed with horror movies and all of that. So he finds little shorts and likes to show them to me, even though I don't like scary movies. I used to when I was younger, but now I just have anxiety and I have bad dreams and I just don't like it. But I support his liking it, so that's all that matters. But again, thank you for being here. I hope I gave you a little bit of motivation. If you aren't, please consider subscribing down below. It's completely free. It just tells you when I upload new videos every week. I'm hoping I might be able to get another one up tomorrow or this weekend. I hope, because I have lots of cleaning to do. But until next time, bye guys.
Wait for the wind, wait
Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not